Guess who's back in the house, y'all? It's your girl, Coco Kitten Bruja, and I am back with Money Mondays, y'all. Listen, your girl been elevating and raising these vibrations and getting it together, getting engaged. You know what I'm saying? It's been lit. It's been a wild ride. And I am ready to just ease on back into the fray. And what's a better way? What better way to come back than Money Mondays? You see what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do it. Y'all know what it is. We're going to go ahead and clear the energy with a little sound from the singing bowl. Y'all going to do y'all breath work. And we just going to dive right on in talking about this coin, talking about this shmoney, right? Let's do it. Now, if you are new here, breath work is taking a deep breath in through the nose, inhaling higher vibrating energies, holding it in your solar plexus, getting your stomach nice and tight for 3 seconds, and then exhaling through the mouth, releasing all lower vibrating energies, right? We're going to do that 3 times while I'm shuffling this deck, all right? Go ahead and pop that off right about now. So, this time, I'm only using 2 decks. One you are familiar with and one is a newbie. Deck reviews are also coming back, guys. I have a ridiculous amount of new decks that I need to review. So, be on the lookout for those as well. Some of y'all, I'm just going to go ahead and start snatching edges. Some of y'all talking about this hot girl summer. I'm going to need y'all to make sure y'all got hot girl money, because y'all out here wilding and not realizing that there's still the rest of the months of the year that need to be taken care of. No shade or nothing like that now. But y'all got to make sure that you are being smart with your money. Absolutely don't hoard your money. Don't make it feel like if I spend this, it's not going to come back. Money is always going to come back. Money is always being recycled. Money is comfortable where you are. However, we don't need to be reckless with it, right, loves? All right. Let's go ahead and get this popping. So, we starting off with the death card. Child. So, this is also Life is Like a Board Game Tarot by Crystal Banner. Just FYI, I'll be doing that deck review soon. So we starting off with the death card, going into heavy burden gardens, going into supporter of ambition and business success with the Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Magician. Bottom of the deck being the Page of Wands. Again, it's time to stop all of this frivolous spending. It is time to be smarter with our money. Yes, if you want that bag, go ahead and get that bag. But you can only get that bag if those bills are paid, right? We're not, and I'm about to curse myself out right now. But Afterpay is not your friend, right? As much as we love a smooth Afterpay, a Klarna, you know what I'm saying? What's the other one? Zip. Listen, those companies are not your friend. And they know it's real cute to hop on Fashion Nova and be like, what? I'm up to $180? I'll just break it up into payments. And now you got a whole new wardrobe and you ain't going nowhere. It's time to be smarter about your spending. It's time to be smarter. And again, I'm cursing myself out right now, y'all. Spirit is knocking my head between the washer and dryer, me giving this reading to y'all. But it's time to be smarter about your money. It's time to be very much aware of where you are and where your goals are and how to get there, right? For those of us who are trying to move, what your savings looking like? How much money are you putting in your savings when you get paid? You see what I'm saying? For those of us who are trying to get a car, what's your down payment looking like? What does your closet look like in comparison to that down payment? It's time to get smarter about our money. So with that, It's time to kill these bad habits, right? It's time to kill these bad habits and start working on our debt. Heavy burden gardens. There's a lot of us who feel like we can't get over the hump because we have debt or we don't make enough money, right? So let's move into the Queen of Wands, the supporter of ambition and business success. This is the energy. This is where we need to be embodying this Queen of Wands energy, ambition and business success. Those of you who are entrepreneurs, tap into this Queen of Wands energy. Start affirming the things you want. Don't just say, I wish I had, I wish. No, I am a successful business owner. I am booked and busy. I am sold out across multiple items. You see what I'm saying? Let's change the narrative, guys. And then when we talk about the Hierophant and Magician, this is Spirit literally saying, let me guide you back to the basics. Let me guide you to show you that you have what you need to get where you need to go. Let me show you, let me guide you on how to make better use of your resources, right? This Hierophant Magician next to each other is powerful because you are literally allowing Spirit to come through and assist you with your magic, assist you with your manifesting. You have to surrender your control of the outcome, though. This is the biggest lesson that I've learned over the past week, and it's the lesson that I'm giving to you guys. Surrender control of the outcome, and it will be better than you could possibly imagine. Right? Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. Development of news and enthusiasm. A lot of you guys are about to get news of promotions, changes in resources. Some of you guys, I'm Section 8, food stamps, all of those things. A lot of you guys are going to start getting the news that you've been waiting for. This wishes come true. The Nine of Cups, being content and being fulfilled. And then overflowing with emotions. It's going to be a happy time, a newness, new beginnings, and understanding what thriving looks like. Because a lot of us don't know that feeling. We are been conditioned to be in survival mode for so long that even when we're in a space of thriving, we don't know it. So I feel like as we move into the summer, there's going to be a lot of good news on the horizon for a lot of us. Like, and I know y'all listening like Section 8 and food stamps. How is that thriving? I'm going to tell you something right now. Especially with this economy, having food stamps can be life-changing. Getting Section 8 can be life-changing and gives people the opportunity to get footing, to get stable, so that they can move into a place of unassisted thriving. Like, I'm going to tell y'all right now, everybody's wealth don't look the same. Everybody's wealth story, wealth origin don't look the same. There are going to be people who started out on food stamps with a raggedy car, and you see them a couple of years later. Now they living in a 6, 7, 8 bedroom house with 2 cars and a house in the back. Everybody's wealth story is going to look different. Do not turn your nose up at anybody who is doing the best that they can to grow and to thrive and to provide for themselves. So I'm gonna have to say that, because I know there are people who are like, how is Section 8 and food stamps thriving? Baby, look around. Look at the country we're in. That is absolutely thriving. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, be on the lookout. Those of you who have been waiting for these things to come back, waiting for these promotions, waiting for this good news, it's coming. But at the same time, you guys have to be aware that you have to do the work to prepare for this good news. You have to prepare yourself to be in the mind state to continue the good news. When you receive the blessing, how do you multiply it? How do you keep it going? Where's the longevity in the blessing, right? That's where this Death card and the heavy burdens come into play. How do you do that? That starts with talking to your oversoul, talking to your higher self. How can I be prepared for my blessing? How can I increase this blessing in a safe way? Right? Y'all know what's coming now. Let me go ahead and pull out that Secure the Bag Money Oracle. made by yours truly. All right. No jumpers. Helping hands. Sometimes we need to reach out. It's okay to seek help when it comes to your finances. Whether it's time, education, encouragement, or investments, asking for help will never make you weak. As a word of caution, make sure you are also not becoming entitled to constant help. Again, I don't know why Spirit got me talking about Section 8 and food stamps, but we're going to talk about it, baby. It's okay to need help. None of that makes you weak. So if there's somebody out there who feels like they're embarrassed to go apply for food stamps, they're embarrassed to go apply for Section 8, you better get off your high horse, because I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nothing wrong with it. If this is where you start to get back on your feet so that you can eat and that you have a roof over your head, who cares what other people think? There is no shame in making sure that you can survive enough to then move into a space of thriving. Don't be ashamed about that. Don't feel bad about that. That's a part of your story. That is a part of your growth. That is a part of your elevation. You be thankful for receiving the food stamps, receiving the Section 8, because this economy, child, listen. Next card is I am serving my purpose. Whether you recognize it or not, you are moving forward on your path. We are the pebble that creates the ripple for collective energy. As you continue to reach peace and understanding, you will find yourself walking and serving in your purpose. Keep going. You are doing great. No matter what stage of this journey you are in, as long as you are putting one foot in front of the other, you are doing great. You are serving your purpose. You are aligning yourself to your divinity. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And especially when it comes to prosperity, because the more that you walk in your divinity, the more that prosperity just becomes a byproduct of the peace that you are living, right? Lastly, thoughts to actions. You have the goal, the mindset, and the motivation. Now it's time to get to work. What ways can you start putting things to practice to bring your goals into reality? It's time to execute. Make a roadmap with small attainable goals that will lead you to the financial reality you envision. Again, it may start with assistance, and then it may lead to a mansion. That's okay. How can you create a roadmap with tangible actions to get you there? This is where we start to make changes. This is where we start to see the shift, right? As I grow, so does my net worth. Take the time to develop yourself into the person you want to be. Prosperity comes with its own frequency, and you must match it. How can self-mastery and self-discovery play a part in your manifestations right now? As you align to abundance, make sure every part of you is aligned as well. Open the roads to a higher state of being. Guys, allow your path to prosperity teach you at every step of the way. Under no circumstances should you ever feel ashamed, guilty, threatened, doubtful about any part of this process that Spirit puts you through, right? There is a lesson in everything. And I will say this. Once you have accepted that you are in control of where you vibrate on the frequency in relation to money, there's no going back to being unaware of the potential and the power that you carry. I just want to make sure that's clear. There's no turning back. Once you are aware of your consciousness, once you are aware of the energy that you are trying to attain and the energy that you have, there is no going back to being unaware. You cannot go back to being naive. And Spirit is telling you, It's time to stand up. It's time to move forward. And it's time to be appreciative and respect every piece, every step that you take, no matter what it looks like. Because at the end of the road is prosperity. The end of the road is you having the money and the abundance and the resources that you need to live the life you want to live. Not everybody wants $1 million. Not everybody wants, some huge mansion up in some snooty neighborhood. A lot of people just want a very comfortable house to house all of their things and keep their family safe and be able to do the things that they want to do. And that's okay. And how you start to get there is okay. Just affirm what you want. That's what I have, y'all. And as always, I'm rooting for y'all, sending y'all tons and tons of love and light. And until next time, peace.